Hello everyone, my name is Heidi and welcome back to Baby Names Sunday. Now, the data is finally out. So the S.S.A., which is the Social Security Administration for the US, just released this morning the top baby names, top 1,000 baby names of 2023. So finally that data is out. I'm gonna be sharing a list with you guys today of some unique sweet spot baby name ideas based off of this data. So names that are kind of between the 700 to 1,000-ish, I consider pretty unique, and you probably won't find two in the same class. So without further talking, let's get into this incredible list. So first off the bat, we have the name Birdie, spelled B-I-R-D-I-E. Birdie. This is such a sweet name, and obviously this particular name means little bird. Another one on the girls' side is Khaleesi, spelled K-H-A-L-E-E-S-I, Khaleesi. Yes, this is very Game of Thrones inspired, and this particular name means queen. First name on the boys' side is Dexter, spelled D-E-X-T-E-R. Dexter. Now this is just so cool. I love the nickname of Dex. I think this is just very timeless, and Dexter means right-handed and skillful. We have Kenna, spelled K-E-N-N-A, Kenna. This is such a cute, kind of almost nicknamey style name. Could be short for like McKenna or even Mackenzie, and Kenna means knowing. We have Baylor for the girl side, B-A-Y-L-O-R, Baylor. This one's an occupational name, as sailor is rising. I think Baylor is such a cool alternative, and it's definitely a very gender neutral name, but Baylor means basically a deliverer or a messenger. I have Iden, spelled E-I-D-E-N, Iden. This is such a unique name that is very much rising for the boys right now. That's about 890, so definitely one to keep a look at. It's derived from the name Aiden, which means little fiery one. Next up, and swinging back over to the girls' side, we have Marigold, spelled M-A-R-I-G-O-L-D, Marigold. That nickname of Mary, obviously, or even Gold or Goldie. Absolutely so beautiful, such a great floral name. And it's just like very cutesy, and I love how it is like a yellow flower, which really symbolizes just like brightness and sun. Okay, so I am so thrilled that this name is part of this list because I think it's adorable, like adorable, and that's the name Alfredo, spelled A-L-F-R-E-D-O, Alfredo. This name is sitting at spot 741, and I am in love, guys. Alfredo. It is adorable, so sweet. It means wise counselor or elf counsel. A couple of L names here. So first for the girls, we have Lacey, spelled L-A-C-E-Y, Lacey. This is really cutesy, especially if you love those names like Macy, Maisie. This is a great one that just falls right in there, Lacey. And Lacey means cheerful. I also have the name Lee for the boy side, L-E-E, Lee. This is a great like one syllable name, definitely a popular and common surname, but I think for a first name, it's very cool because it has those nature elements, and this one directly means meadow. So swinging back over to the girl side, we have one of the most beautiful girl names on today's list. I think it's so stunning, and it's the name Shauna or Hana, spelled C-H-A-N-A. Depends on where you are in the world, but the more common pronunciation is Shauna, and this gorgeous name means he has favor of me and grace. I have Whitley, spelled W-H-I-T-L-E-Y, Whitley. I've mentioned this name a few times, and I just think it's so cool with that nickname of Wit, and this one means white meadow. Then for the boy side, one that I am shocked at where it's placed at 747, it's Forest, spelled F-O-R-E-S-T, Forest. Like, I'm just shocked that it's way down the list. I think this should be way more popular, but it is not. People are looking elsewhere for nature names. For the boys, I love Bellamy, spelled B-E-L-L-A-M-Y, Bellamy. Now Bellamy is sitting at spot 749, so just a few spots after Forrest. Just one of those handsome sounding girl names for boys. Bellamy, and this one means beautiful friend. Now before I mention a couple of virtue names for boys and girls, I did want to mention that if you guys are loving the list or just loving all my videos in general, please do consider subscribing down below if you haven't already. Also go check out all my other name lists and name content. I have a ton over there that I have shared with you. And if you want even more name inspiration, I do have an Instagram page and a Facebook page. You guys can go and take a look. All right, so next up we have the name Treasure. So T-R-E-A-S-U-R-E, Treasure, and this one's for the girl side. Now this one is sitting at spot 813. I think that this is so sweet amongst a lot of other word names, but this one just really holds value, like your little treasure. It's your baby girl, and I think it's just like almost like a little gift, but just something very special. Then for the boy side, we have Legacy, spelled L-E-G-A-C-Y, Legacy. Now Legacy is also sitting in the mid 800s, 829, so very close to Treasure. They're both falling very similar, and Legacy is just like, you know, for a boy, I think it's just like really like, you know, you left something, you left a mark of yourself, and I think it's a really special virtue name. All right, so moving over to the boy side, we have another name here, which is Titan. So T-I-T-A-N, Titan. Now this is so powerful, and I think it's like just really, really handsome. It's just very mighty, and this one means defender. Then for the girls side, we have Persephone, spelled P-E-R-S-E-P-H-O-N-E, Persephone. Now Persephone is a Greek mythological name. It just has a very melodic sound to it, and the meaning actually means like relating to springtime and harvesting. For the boy side, something a little bit more vintage is Clyde, spelled C-L-Y-D-E, Clyde. Guys, just like Alfredo, Clyde is speaking to me. I think it is adorable, but also really cool for like a one-syllable name, Clyde. And Clyde is a river name in Scotland. All right, something a little bit more zesty. We have a Z name here, but it's really kind of cool, Celestial. We have Zanaya, spelled Z-A-N-I-Y-A-H, Zanaya. Now, Zanaya means corner, but it's actually a star system in the constellation Virgo, which I actually didn't even know until I read up on the name, and I was like, what? That is so cool, Zanaya. Very beautiful with that Aya, very trendy Aya ending. Keeping on the girl side, we have the word name Love, spelled L-O-V-E, Love. This is another one that's rising quite a bit. It's at spot 734, like what? It's a term of endearment and very kind of similar to honey, which I find honey rising quite a bit right now. I think people are kind of looking at other options, and Love is a wonderful one. Casen, spelled C-A-S-E-N, Casen. This is very trendy, like extremely trendy with the sound, but it's still sitting at 746. That's pretty much in a really good sweet spot. I can see Case and even like Kaiser rising a little bit more, but Casen means pure and watchful. We also have Ambrose, spelled A-M-B-R-O-S-E, Ambrose. This literally has to be one of my favorite boy names on today's list. Ambrose is just so handsome. It means immortal one, so it has a really powerful meaning behind it. We have Ileana, spelled I-L-I-A-N-A, Ileana. So not Eliana, Ileana, which I think is really pretty with that I. Has a couple different meanings. It means son, my God is the Lord, and my God has answered me. Benicio, spelled B-E-N-I-C-I-O, Benicio. I hope I'm pronouncing that one right, but again, just like Alfredo, guys, these are just so cute, so handsome, and I love it. Ben, Nico, so many different like little nicknames here for Benicio, and it means blessed one. Philippe or Felipe, spelled F-I-L-I-P-E. I think it's Felipe. I think that is really cute. I think it's so like adorable, and it means lover of horses. We then have Avani, spelled A-V-A-N-I, Avani. This is beautiful sounding with that ani ending. It's a Sanskrit rooted name, means earth. Then keeping on the girl side, guys, another nature name here is Ocean, spelled O-C-E-A-N, Ocean. I think this is a wonderful girl's name. Definitely much more rising on the boy side, but for the girls, it's just very magical, very beachy, but very neutral. So similar to Ocean, I don't know, this kind of gives me also this like aquatic feeling, but it's the name Kingsley for the boys, K-I-N-G-S-L-E-Y, Kingsley. I think Ocean and Kingsley would be super cute sibling names. So I put them two together. Kingsley's sitting at 849, that spot for the boys, and it means King's Meadow. Brayan, spelled B-R-A-Y-A-N, Brayan. This is incredibly handsome. A great like Brendan, Braden alternative. Like I feel like those are very like 1980s, 90s, early 2000 names, but Brayan kind of brings a new light for the B names. And this one means noble, strong, and virtuous. Before I mention the last like few names here for sure, I'm just gonna remind you guys that I am continuing on my promo, my May name consultation promo, so which means you get an additional 15 names for each of my nameless packages. I will have my link down in the description box below, but basically I can curate and create a personalized name list just to your style, your personality, and exactly what you are looking for. So if that's something you're interested in, you want to learn more information about it, you can email me, but I do have all my packages and pricing down below. Now moving on to another B name, but this one's for the girls side, and that's the name Billy, spelled B-I-L-L-I-E, Billy. Just like Stevie, I think Billy is a great option that will be for sure rising. It's at spot 865, and it means helmet or protection. Elia, spelled E-L-I-A, Elia. This is a gorgeous name, like so gorgeous. I recently posted it on my Instagram as like a combo, and I think it's just beautiful. Elia means God has answered. Another E name here for the boy side is Everest, spelled E-V-E-R-E-S-T, Everest. Guys, I am shocked that this name is still sitting in the 800s, like mid 800s. That is unique, like still unique. So it's just such a great nature name that you think would be a lot more popular, but it is not. And Everest is the tallest mountain peak. Chandler for the girls side, C-H-A-N-D-L-E-R, Chandler. I love this. I have kind of been like more loving it. It's one of those names that at first I started out, I'm like, okay, that's cute. But now I just love it for a girl. It means candle maker, but to me, I find that it's just like a maker of light. And I think that has a really symbolic meaning for many. Next up, a couple of boy names here, actually 3 boy names. So we have Gage, spelled G-A-G-E, Gage. This one's short and sweet. Just one of those 4-letter names, but super cool sounding. It means pledge or oath. Then we have Stone, spelled S-T-O-N-E, Stone. Now I feel like Gage and Stone would be fabulous sibling names for boys. They just sound cool, they sound strong, and Stone is obviously a tough, rocky word name. Next up on the list here is Teo, spelled T-E-O, Teo. I can really see this kind of being an alternative to Theo, because Theo is just rising like the wind. I don't know how many Theo or Theodores I know, but it is many. And Teo would make a great alternative, and it means gift of God. I have the name Anika, spelled A-N-I-K-A, Anika. This is so cute sounding, like Nika for a nickname, Annie as well, like Anika. So cute. It means graceful, brilliant, or sweet-faced. Then I have Shay for the girl side, S-H-A-Y, Shay. Now this one is really cool because I find that like, it's just one of those like cool, preppy girl names. Like that, to me, that's what it sounds like. And Shay means admirable, fortunate, and gift. Keaton, spelled K-E-A-T-O-N, Keaton. This is another one of my favorite boy names that are so underrated with the T-O-N ending. This is it. This is amazing. It means place of hawks, or it means kites hill. Then for another boy's name here that is very far down on the list, spot 974, is McCoy, spelled M-C-C-O-Y, McCoy. Now this is cool because you have that Mick beginning, which is really cool. You have Mackenzie, Macklin, McCoy. I think this fits right in there. And McCoy means fire. All right, we are down to our last final names here on today's list. So on the girl side, we have the powerful Greek goddess name Artemis, spelled A-R-T-E-M-I-S. Artemis. This was on our own personal baby names list for girls. We love this one. It's a Greek goddess name of the moon, hunting, and chastity. I also love the name Zev, spelled Z-E-V, Zev. This is for the boy side. It's a really edgy, cool 3-letter Hebrew rooted name, and it means wolf or little wolf. Then for the girls, we have August, spelled A-U-G-U-S-T, August, with the nickname of like Augie. I love August for a girl. I think it's very, almost kind of like wow worthy. Like you're like, what? You named your baby girl August? Like it's such, I don't know, one of those names that you really always see like, oh yeah, boys will use it, but I think for girls, August would be so sweet, and it means great one. Cassidy, spelled K-A-S-S-I-D-Y, Cassidy. This is another girl's name here that I can definitely see rising fast. It means clever one or curly haired. Then I have Osman, spelled O-S-M-A-N, Osman. Now I believe that this one might be new to the top 1000s, which I think is really cool because it has that M-A-N ending, very powerful. Also you can do the Oz or Aussie for the nickname. And Osman means most powerful and wise one. We have Hunter for the girls side, H-U-N-T-E-R. Hunter for the girls. Guys, I would use this so much. I don't know why. I think it's like the coolest girl's name, like one of the coolest. Obviously it means, it's an occupational name. It means to hunt. Then last 3 names here on the list, we have Gordon, spelled G-O-R-D-O-N, Gordon. You can do Gordy or Gord for nickname. I love Gordy. I think that just sounds like a really cute little boy. It's like Hugh and Huey, Gordon and Gordy. And Gordon means spacious or fort. Then that brings me to my final 2 names on today's list. We have the gorgeous name Emiliana, spelled E-M-I-L-I-A-N-A, Emiliana. I think this is actually my favorite Anna ending name. Honestly, I think it's beautiful. Emiliana. Like it just sounds very romantic, very beautiful. And this one means rival, strive, or excel. Then that brings me to my final name on today's unique sweet spot baby names from the S.S.A Top 1000 name list. We have Jedediah, spelled J-E-D-I-D-I-A-H, Jedediah. Now, I think that this is so cool. You can do Jed or Jedi for like nicknames, so it kind of has like a Star Wars-esque kind of feel. But Jedediah is obviously a biblical name, and it means beloved of the Lord. So I think it's just very special, unique. It has that Aya ending. It's a little bit more longer. And I find that it has just a lot of those unique categories that people are looking for. And I think it's just a very handsome name with some really sweet and really cool nicknames like Jedi. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's name list. Take care. I hope the sun is shining. It is so warm outside, which is so nice. And I will see you guys next Sunday with another baby names list. All right, take care. Bye.